meter bolts. Now we'll get the pulley back on there. Don't forget you need the key. That one key I told you to put in the safe spot, don't lose it because you'll need it. Yeah, so go get it out of that safe spot. Now it's time to put it on. Alright guys, there's the cam. Let's see, the camshaft oil seal there. It looks crappy. It's definitely been leaking. So I'm going to replace it and get it out of there. Here's the new one. That'll go in its place. Brand new. Got like a band inside. Metal. So yeah, I'll use a pick to get it out. I'll go from there. Okay, so I punctured a little hole in the side here. I got a screwdriver, so I'm using the motor to kind of help pry it off. And it seems like it's working. So maybe I can now get a pick in it to finish pulling it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was definitely bad and leaking. I barely touched it and it like fell apart. So, time for a new one. Like I've said throughout this whole build, if you're doing it, just do the maintenance stuff. You're already gone this far, might as well fix it. This thing is super hard and crusty. So, let's get rid of it, put a new one in. It came in the kit. They just slide in there, and then we'll work on getting the timing belt on. Alright guys, I got the new one in. New black and nice and fits well. I'll put back on the washer. That goes on there. I'll put back on the lower sprocket. There's only way for it to go. And yeah, I know there's, figure out how to time it now. Show you how to do that. There's a mark down here. There's a mark right here. Let's see if we get there. There it is. So you can see that mark, and this mark for timing. We gotta make sure they are next to each other. So that means this is, I preset top dead center, so I knew it was on top. Now we're going to line the arrow up with this notch and that nick and put on a new timing belt. And then we'll go on top and line it all up. So here's the top. I marked this one. It'll show on the plastic. Also, there's two side grooves that line up with the head, and it does say up on the cam there. So go ahead and put the belt on, tighten this side up, and then tighten up the tensioner to get it in the right spot. So hopefully it's bright enough. We can watch me put it on. We can. There we go. So now we can see the lower sprocket, tensioner, the water pump, and top sprocket. Let's get this new belt on. So for a Dpfi B2 and a Z6 swap, there's dirty. You gotta use the Z6 belt to make it fit, so you're not having crazy whining noises with it being too tight. So let's get her down there, get her looped around, and get her close to the right spot here for us. Alright, got it on there. I'm going to tighten up the tensioner, try to take out a little bit of the slack, then crank it over a couple times, just make sure everything's good to go. And there it is. So let me get on the lower cover and the lower pulleys, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, got that cover on down here. You can see just a couple 10mm bolts. Now I'll get the pulley back on there. Don't forget, you need the key. That one key I told you to put in the safe spot. Don't lose it because you'll need it. Yeah, so go get out of that safe spot. Now it's time to put it on. Alright guys, so I did the old bolt trick where I stuck them in the holes on the flywheel there and got it back on. Got it crazy tight. I'll let it sit overnight, come back and check it again in the morning. So I got it all lined up. There's the tick mark on top right there, lining up with that. We're across the head, flat with the head on the lines. The cover on the D15B2 won't fit with the Z6 head, so I figure out something to cover it up. I'd like to cover it up, make me feel better about everything. So we'll see here in a little bit what I do with it. I like the clear one, but I haven't seen a clear one for a Z6, even for the Y8s, but I'll keep my eye out for something like that. Maybe I can get the fit on here when I modify it. We'll go ahead and put the alternator back on, the belt back on, while I have easy access to it. And I can get to it easily. Got it back on, got it tightened back up. I think that's about all I'm gonna do tonight, I'll continue on tomorrow. Have more day, have more light. We'll take a day off tomorrow to work on it. Get the motor mount back in so we can hold it. Work on plugging it all back up with the multi-port. Work on getting the Z6 manifold in. Work on figuring out all the coolant lines and the vacuum lines for that. And then we'll go from there. Alright guys, it is the next day. I decided to do something else. I came out and worked on setting up the harness, and I'll show you a clip here what I've been working on, and that's going to be the next episode. How I'm going to do a multi-port, from dual port to multi-port fuel injection swap. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my other links in the description below, and we'll go from there. Again, thanks for tuning in to Spork Sports.